Shortly after 11 p.m. last night, officers received a radio call of shots being fired and an assault with a deadly weapon radio call being broadcasted here in the 1900 block of 6th Street, just west of downtown Los Angeles. Officers arrived at scene and located two individuals who had been shot. One of those individuals was in an alley to the rear of the building, and the other was in a parking garage attached to the building. The victim, suffering from gunshot wound in the alley, was transported to a local hospital where he was provided medical treatment and ended up succumbing to his wounds, his gunshot wounds, at the hospital, and was pronounced dead at the hospital. The other individual shot in the parking garage was pronounced deceased at scene by paramedics from the Los Angeles Fire Department. This investigation is well within the preliminary stages. Our detectives are on scene. They have interviewed some witnesses. They're in the process of interviewing other witnesses and looking at video that's attached to the building and the surrounding areas. So what we know at this point, as far as what led up to this shooting, was there was some type of dispute inside the location, inside that parking structure, where these two individuals were shot. So as I said, we're working that scene and trying to collect the evidence and talk to witnesses and really find out what happened here. So I'll take questions. At this point, we do have a suspect in custody that we believe is responsible for the shootings.
This morning there was video shot of things being removed from the scene. Do you know if those are part of the...
My understanding is those children were part of this investigation. They've been transported by LAPD officers to a local police station where we will most likely turn them over to the custody of DCFS.
Was their mother here at the scene also?
No.
She was not here?
She was not.
And you do believe the children are the suspects?
No, we don't believe the children are the suspects. The children were involved in the sense that they were at scene, so for their well-being and to figure out what we're going to do with them, we'll get in touch with DCFS.
Are the children one of the victims?
No, the children were not shot. The two individuals were shot were adult males in their 20s, male Hispanics. They have not been fully identified, but that's all I can describe them as. We believe at this point the children may be related to the actual suspect involved.
Could he possibly be their father?
There's a chance. We're trying to vet that information out.
Is that car crash down the street related to them?
We believe it is. We believe that one of the individuals that was here at the scene left, sped away, and was involved in a car accident down by Alvarado and 6th Street.
What happened to him?
It was actually a she. She is being interviewed by our detectives now to see what she can share as far as the information she has.
Do you believe she's a suspect at all, or just a witness attendee?
We haven't ruled that out, but we just don't know at this point.
Is that white car in the alley related to this fellow?
We do believe it is, yes.
Was one of the men shot found in that car?
No, we believe that car actually might belong to our suspect, who was in the car with his young children at the time. He was detained by uniformed officers.
So the children were actually rescued from that car and not from the building?
Correct.
And where was the suspect taken in custody?
In this car behind me, the white car.
So he hadn't even left the scene yet before he
I
was...
think we don't know if he was in the process of leaving the scene, but he was stopped in that car with his children.
Does the suspect live here?
The suspect had some injuries. We're still trying to vet out and confirm how he received those injuries. Again, this was some type of dispute, some physical altercation that led up to the shooting. So we don't know when that suspect sustained those injuries.
Does the suspect live here?
We don't know.
So you don't know if this was his
We don't know if this is his residence or not. We haven't confirmed that.
The suspect was taken to the hospital?
The suspect was taken to the hospital, nearby hospital, and he is with officers now in our custody.
Putting those
Did you find a weapon or
evidence markers.
We're in the
Oh,
process
okay.
of
That's good.